Balsam Brands is an e-commerce retailer that sells highly realistic artificial Christmas trees in addition to seasonal decor. From September to January is go, go, go. And in September is around the time where we launch new products. And by launching new products, that means a whole lot of images in one batch.
First, the photographer has to take the photo. Then we have to get a designer or the photographer to make a bunch of the sizes, to make all the sizes to go into these different locations.
Because an image would appear on one page in one size, and then it had to be able to be super zoomed on another page, and it had to be a thumbnail on another page.
And then we have to have them upload into the site.
It had to use a very specific naming convention, and it also had, the images had to be put in very specific folders, or else the FTP would break or images would show up incorrectly.
Your thumbnail, maybe your thumbnail that was always supposed to be this big is now this big, and it's messing up your site, it's messing up the flow.
Only a few people had the knowledge to use the tool, and that limited and created a lot of bottlenecks for actually updating images.
With Widen, it's the photographer takes their picture and then she can upload it herself into Widen, and after that happens, there's no more stop gates anymore.
We would upload one image and Widen would resize it, going through Hybris, which is our new site management tool. And that would mean one asset for all the places on site. And that made it really easy to just keep track of all the images.
As long as the photographer takes the photo and then puts it into Widen, all of that could happen all in the same day. With our old system, it usually take weeks, even a month.
The ability to upload all these images at once, fill in the metadata, and then have them appear on site. That is invaluable. My ideal for the collective would be for every team who uses imagery in some way, whether that is for the site or for marketing, even for other purposes, that they have accessibility to the tool, they feel comfortable using it, and they have an organized system for keeping those assets where they should.
The photography team, the design team wants to put more of their assets on there. They want to think about creating a brand space, right, where we put what does our brand look and feel? What's that like? Can we create kind of a place where we understand and everybody goes for inspiration and that sort of thing? Things that aren't customer facing. So right now we've used it a lot for facing the customer, and I think there's more things we could do to use it facing internally. For us, success is that our images and the videos are successfully up on the site without any issues. Photography is definitely our main one, but we also use it for video as well. We actually would do janky things like putting the video on YouTube or putting it on this thing called Wistia, and that was what was housing the video for us to then allow us to embed it into our site. With Widen, now that's what's hosting our videos, so you send the link through that way, and so it's definitely a more professional experience for our customers. Widen has really beat my expectations in terms of responsiveness.
We've been able to just email our representative. She's gotten back to us with answers, and if she didn't have answers, she would pass us on to somebody in the Widen Collective who would. So that has been very refreshing.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend Widen. I like to think of it as this partnership where when we're successful, so is Widen. And I think I've seen that where I feel like my customer engagement manager feels like she's responsible for making sure we're happy and making sure that things are working on our site, and she looks and sees when things aren't going the way they're supposed to. She actually invests as if she was part of Balsam Brands and making sure that we're going in the right way.